What's up guys, it's Johnny from the Diasnootsis here, and today I'm going to show you how to make a server in any version in Minecraft. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure you have the Minecraft launcher installed. So I'm just going to go ahead and open that. Also, before starting this, make sure you have Java installed, which I will leave linked in the description. So we're going to head over to installations here, make sure snapshots is checked, then we're going to hit new, then you're going to select the version or snapshot that you would like to make a server on. So since 20W19A just came out, I'm going to select that and click on download server. It should take me to my browser and start downloading server.jar. So I'm going to hit keep, show in folder, and I'm just going to drag that to my desktop right here. Now what I'm going to do is create a new folder, and I'm just going to call it 20W19A test server. Then I'm just going to drag that server.jar in there, and what I'm going to do is open that and double click on server.jar like I'm opening an application. And what it should do is make a logs folder and then an EULA and a server.properties. So what I'm going to do is right click on EULA and hit edit. Then I'm just going to change this false here to true. Then hit Control S and exit out of that. Then what I'm going to do is right click and new text document, not a rich text document, just a regular text document. I'm going to call this start. Then I'm going to hit edit, and what I'm going to do is just paste this command in there, which I will have in the description. So this is where you'll change how much RAM you want to go into the server. Right now it's currently at 1 GB or 1024 megabytes. And depending on how much RAM your computer has, which you can check by just searching RAM in the Windows bar, and right here it says installed RAM 16 GB. So I have plenty to go off of here. I'll just do 2048. Which is 2 GB of RAM. So that is 1/8 of what I have. I wouldn't recommend going 1/2 over what you have. So this is the command I have in there right now. I'll have 2 GB going in there. And then what I'm going to do is hit File, Save As, and I'm just going to change this .txt to .bat. So start.bat. That's what I have for that. You can change anything you want in this first part, just as long as you know what it is. But .bat is very important. I'm going to save it as a .txt, encoding UTF-8. Click save, then I can exit out of that, and then you can delete the start.txt folder in here now that you have the start.bat folder. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in my server properties and edit that, and I'm just going to take a look at this port number right here, 25565. I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to open up a new notepad document and paste that in there. I'm just going to put this off to the side for now. And now if you want to change the MOTD of your server, which for example is what shows up right here, this welcome to Chickencraft, that's what shows up there. So right now it'll just say a Minecraft server. I'll just have it say 20W19A test server. And this is all the properties for your world. If you want a seed in there, you can put that in, but I'm just going to hit Control S and exit out of there. So now I can hit the start.bat like I'm opening an application, and it should start the server. If it is not starting the server, it means you need to install Java, which again I have linked in the description, and if you need any help with that, just leave a comment. This might take a minute the first time, as it has to create the world. Alright, so now it says done, 29 seconds, and what I'm going to do is go into my Minecraft, and as you can see I'm opening the 20W19A snapshot so I can join the server. I'm going to hit direct connect, and just enter this into it, localhost. Then I'm going to hit join server, and it should take me into my new server. Alright, so now I've spawned into the server. Oh, look at that. One of the broken nether portals, new part of 1.16, that's pretty cool. Anyways, I'm going to head over to the command prompt, how I just opened the server. I'm going to do op, my username, and that'll just make me a server operator. And all the commands that we can do will be done through here, which is a console. Since I'm opt, I can do it now here too, so say hi. So if I want to go into creative, perfect. Alright, so let's talk about getting other people into your server. What I'm going to do is hit Windows, and while I'm holding the Windows button, hit R. It brings me to this run page right here, and I'm just going to type in cmd and hit OK. Now I come to this page and I'll type in ipconfig, just like this. I'm going to hit enter on my keyboard, and this is the number we're looking for right here, the number underneath default gateway. So what I'm going to do is just highlight that and hit Control C on the keyboard, which will copy it, and I'm just going to go into the browser and copy that number right into the browser. Hit enter, and it'll bring this up, username and password. If you don't know what your personal username and password is, most likely it'll be admin as username and password as password, no capital letters. Hit sign in. This was what works for me. Now what we are going to look for is the port forwarding. So for me, it's an advanced here, advanced setup, and I've found port forwarding / port triggering. Now we're going to want to make sure that port forwarding is checked, and we're going to add our IP address to the port forwarding. So as you can see, it auto-filled the first 3 numbers for me, and now I just need those last 2 numbers. If it didn't autofill any, no problem. Just head into the IP config and look for the IPv4 address. So for me it's right here, and I'm just looking for those last 2 numbers. For me it's 60, and all these first 7 numbers are all the same, and it has put those in there for me. So in the last 2 I'm just going to type in 60 and hit add. This will take a minute. Updating settings. And now I'm just going to hit edit servers on the IP that I just added so I can change the ports. So for this server, we made that text document with the port, and now I'm just going to Control-C, copy that, and I'm just going to put it in to the external starting port and the external ending port, and that should also change the internal starting and ending port. So now I'm going to hit apply, updating settings. Okay. So now, if someone else wants to join your server, they should be able to get into it as long as they have your public IP address. So what you're going to do is just search up my public IP address. And you're going to hit on this, and that will be this number right here. So I'm just going to copy that. Mine is obviously blurred. And then I'm going to go into this notepad and hit Control-V. And then you just want to add a colon between the port number and your IP address. Then you can copy this and give it to your friends, and this is the server address that they will use to join your server. Alright, I'm still in my own server here. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, make sure to leave it in the comments, and I'll see you next time.